Welcome back to Central. Today I'm going to be doing a video that some of you may be interested in, and that's about director openings. As the head of directors, or whatever the title is, it's my job to find new directors and to try and grow our Play the Game community. So from the 1st of January onwards, there's going to be an opening for audition videos. If you feel like you have what it takes to be a Play the Game director, maybe you should try and make an audition video. If you feel like you can bring something new, I'm going to go through the requirements of what needs to be met to become a Play the Game director in just a minute. But first, I'm going to start from the 1st of January. And the way you'll do it is you'll make your video, you'll follow the specifications, you'll send it as a private message to the channel, or to my channel, and that way you can put any extra information in that you want as well. Now, just because it's a director opening does not mean that someone will definitely become a director. This is not a competition. I know before in the past we've made this mistake before, where there's been an opening for some directors, a few people have auditioned, and basically what happened was we took the best out of what there was. That did not turn out so good. So this is not a competition. There is no ultimate one winner. If nobody's good, nobody gets in. Sorry, but we do have standards. So now that I'm in charge of this, I'm going to be pushing that kind of standards a bit more, so we don't have any more mistakes that we had in the past. As you know, we try and keep the highest quality and top tier content that there is, so it will not be easy, and you'll have to put some effort in, and you might even have to think outside of the box when it comes to what you want to do for the channel. For instance, I don't particularly just want to see people that are just interested in doing solo commentaries. Let's be honest. Everybody talks all the time, everybody thinks they're good at talking, everybody thinks they're good at commentaries. The fact is, most people aren't. I know I'm not particularly good at it, that's why I leave the talking to people like Ben normally. Unfortunately, he's quite a busy man, so he can't always do everything. So when it comes to content for Play the Game, I want to see stuff that is kind of new and interesting, and maybe something that we've been missing out, and something that you feel that you can do well. Obviously for the audition video, it will just be you telling us about yourself and what you're interested in doing and what you think that you could bring to Play the Game. But honestly, I want to see something different than solo commentaries. We've had lots of people that have done that in the past. People are just not really interested in watching that kind of content, really. You have to be the kind of person that has to have done something and gained a big audience and respect before you can really kind of start going into the solo commentating stuff, I think. So I want to see people trying to come up with something new and interesting and stuff that people actually want to watch and will actually be helpful and entertaining. So if you feel that you can bring something to Play the Game that we've not seen before, or we've missed out, that would be great. Now keep in mind, in its current state, we are primarily a Call of Duty and zombie channel, pretty much anything zombie related. So that is really the kind of stuff we are interested in. However, in future, when we get stronger and more resources, I'm sure that will change and we'll branch into other areas of gaming as well. Now moving on to the standards that you'll need to meet for your content. It's going to need to be 1080p. That means I don't want to see any 480p upscaled to 1080. I don't want people putting 480p videos into an editing program and just rendering it as 1080. You can spot that from a mile away. I will not be very happy if I see that. It has to be 1080p content. You have to have a good microphone. Also, you should be able to bring at least one video to Play the Game a week. In your audition videos, I want you to show the quality. I want you to show off your mic. I want you to tell us a bit about you and what you think that you can bring to Play the Game to try and help improve the community and try and help improve the channel and try and bring something new. And unfortunately, if you don't cut it, don't get offended. I know in the past, again, there have been a few people that have just got really mad for some reason at the fact that we said no to them because your content wasn't 1080p. They got really mad at that for some reason. This is this thing. You need to keep in mind that despite you spend all day talking and you think you have great ideas and you think you have a great voice and that you can do really well at commentaries, when it comes down to it, everybody thinks that, and you may not actually be very good at it. You just don't realise it. So don't get offended if you don't get picked because maybe you need some more practice, or maybe the content you want to bring is not really what we're looking for. And there will always be chances in future as well, so maybe you just need some practice. I know I'm not fantastically good at commentaries or talking. If find it very difficult to talk for 10 minutes straight. It's surprisingly difficult. Even now my throat is getting quite sore from talking, as I've just recorded a few things in a row. And yes, I know, I think there's been 2 or 3 people that have already sent in auditions from a little while ago. I've just been waiting for me to make this video so that I can round them all up and find the best. So for those of you that have already sent in auditions, yes, I have seen them. Sorry to keep you waiting, but as I said, we was just waiting for me to do this video. So I think that just about covers everything I need to say. 1080p content, good quality mic, try to bring something new and interesting in your audition video, tell us about yourself, and obviously show off your mic quality and your video quality. Obviously you don't have to bring that interesting content in the audition video, just tell us about what you can do in the future and what your plans are. And if you don't get picked, no offense, you just need to work a bit harder on your content. The fact is, not everybody in the world is good at making YouTube videos, and not everybody's great at commentating. So I think that just about covers it for the auditions. If you're interested, send a message to PLAYtheGAMEcentral or to myself, and I will have a look and see if we can find some new and interesting directors and some new and interesting content. So I'll see you guys next time.
1 second before you go, could you please remember to like the video? It's down here somewhere, and at the same time, if you haven't already subscribed, you can click the central button at the top here, and it'll take you through to a page, and at the top of that page you can click the subscribe button. So thank you very much for watching the Play the Game video, and we will see you next time. Goodbye!